Hey, superstars. Hey, this is Wesley, $1 billion Virgin here. Hey, welcome to the Sunday Mindset Message here. I go live every single Sunday to talk to you personally, to set you up and get you ready for the week here. Okay. How's everybody doing? This morning was absolutely phenomenal. I had my meditation like I do every single morning. Been meditating for the last 15 years. And while I meditate, I'm visualizing, I'm seeing things happen in my mind. Okay. Which eventually becomes what we call the third dimensional world, which will become physical. But I got a topic for you. Okay. Got a great topic actually. And that's, you're not stuck. You're just looking in the wrong place. Okay. This is going to be a great message here this morning, because a lot of you feel, one, that you're stuck, and a lot of you are chasing success. And I know a lot of you feel that you're not succeeding. And I want to give you some clarity from a man who has been extremely successful for the past, maybe like money-wise, 15 years. But I've been successful for 20 years, actually, right? But financially, maybe a little bit more than 15. And once I realized this thing that I'm going to share with you, it was a life transformational experience, which means it didn't matter what adversity or problem or whatever issue. This mechanism, this tool here just continues to allow me to succeed. It's very simplistic. It's very simple, but unfortunately it's not taught. It's not pervasive in our culture and society, especially in the West here. So I'm going to open your eyes to something new. Is that cool? So go ahead and comment your names here below. Have something to write with. Take notes whenever. I learned this years ago. Whenever someone is speaking that is living the life that you would like to live, or they're having an experience that you would like to experience as well, take notes. Okay, write it down. Okay, when do you ever get these type of opportunities to actually listen to a self-made millionaire, a self-made successful person? Okay, not often. Okay, so let's get into it here. So let me break this down, if you don't mind. Can I go deeper this afternoon? Come at the word, go deeper, Wes. I don't want to sit on the surface, right? Can we go deeper? Can we go under the hood? Do you mind? Okay. Can I speak freely this Sunday afternoon as well? If you don't mind, just comment below, say, Wesley, do your thing. Go deeper, Wes. Go real deep. Okay. All right, cool. So listen, how many of you feel that you're stuck? Okay. As a matter of fact, how many of you feel that you're not successful yet? How many of you feel that, well, one day when I get sick, one day when it just all worked out for me. Let me explain something to you. And you might want to write this down. Successful people, the only reason, okay, at a very practical level, the only reason successful people are successful because they're always looking for the success. Okay? Let me say that one more time. Now write this down. Now I really want you to get this. I'm going to unpack it. But successful people, the people that we deem to be successful, they're always looking for the success, like always. Okay, what does that mean? So you got Joe. Joe is 40 plus. Joe has a family. Joe is working hard. Joe wants to be successful. Joe reading books. Joe watching videos and podcasts and, going to masterminds and network marketing this and business marketing that, always at events, just chasing for the success. But there are times when John is alone, when he feels that, damn, he gets frustrated. Okay, he gets a bit upset, down, sad. Because he feels that he's stuck. He feels that he's missing something. Same thing for women as well. We'll call the girl Jill. Same thing with Jill. Single mom. She busting her butt. She could be a grandma as well, a little bit older. Sometimes she feels she's just too late in life and maybe I'm too old for this. I don't know. But she feels that she's doing whatever it takes, because she want to win. She want to succeed. It's not like she want to be rich. She just want a better life, right? She wants a new beginning. Okay. And then you have Gloria and Ralph. Gloria and Ralph, they're succeeding. They're making all the money. They're happy. They're enjoying life, taking vacations around the world, taking care of the grandkids, take the grandkids to Disney, paying the $8,000 price point to be able to hop from location to location. They're the type of grandparents that they can just do whatever for their children and for whatever for their grandchildren. They give them the great life. They can go to Italy for the weekend, for the week, for 2 weeks. They can go to Australia. They can do whatever. Okay. And now the question is, what is the difference? I'm going to give it to you. John and Jill, they're at any point that John and Jill are frustrated, that's the point they're no longer looking for the success. They're looking for the reasons why they are failing. And that's important. Okay? Let me say it again. Now think about it. John and Jill is working just as much as Ralph and Gloria, right? However, as soon as John and Jill feels frustration and sadness and stuck and, oh my God, I wish it would just get back here. They start digressing to the past, right? It used to be like this, whatever they do. At that point, they're no longer looking for the success. They're looking for the reasons why they're failing, and they're looking for reasons how they used to succeed before. Does that make sense? Like they're no longer searching for success. But listen, Ralph and Gloria, well, they're always looking for the success, even when but the money not coming in. Say if they're not making any money for 1 month, 2 months, whatever. They're still looking for the success. They're not spending any time thinking, well, why am I not succeeding? Why am I not making money? They're just looking for the money. Does that make sense? And this is an area in any important area for life, including love, your health, your body. Very successful elite people are just always searching for the success. They're never looking and trying to figure out reasons why they're failing. That's the distinction. You got to get that. Because say if 1 month everything is working for you, everything works out perfectly in your life, then the next month everything goes to shit, right? That month you're like, man, what's going on? What's happening? Why am I failing? So now your mind is searching for reasons to validate the failure, when your mind should be searching for reasons to succeed, even when you have a month that is not similar to the previous month or the previous year. Does that make sense? Write this down. Successful people, they're always consistently searching for the success. Even in the rain, in the storm, in the flood, when it's snowy, they're just always looking for the success. So since they're always looking for the success, Ralph and Gloria, they're highly likely to succeed every time. And it's not because they're more educated. It's not because they are more intellectual. It's not because of where they live, where they were born, if they had a mama, if they had a daddy, if they went to church, if they believe in God. Those are not indicators of long-term success. The indicator is those type of people are always looking for the success, where other people are looking for reasons why they are failing, why this is not working, what am I doing wrong? See, let me explain the mind, okay? I'm going to explain like a fifth grader. Your mind can only think in one direction at one time. Let me explain it this way. Like your mind can't have good thoughts and bad thoughts at the same time. Like you can't be sad and happy at the same time. You can't think rich and think poor at the same time. You can't think failure and think success at the same time. Do you understand that? Like the mind doesn't have that ability. It can't do that. It can't feel an opposite or a polar emotion all at once. It can't do it. Not at once. Like you can laugh 1 minute and then cry the next minute, but the brain can only experience that one emotion, that one thought during the time that you're experiencing that emotion. So whenever you're thinking about that you're stuck and you're failing, you're not making enough money, you're not doing this, you're not this, and this, and what is wrong, what is that, all, your mind is now thinking bad thoughts, right? You're thinking bad thoughts at this moment because you're trying to figure out why you're failing. But if you want to go deeper, you thinking that you're stuck and failing is just your perception, which is mean. It's just your opinion because somebody else keep looking at your situation and they'll think that you're winning. Somebody right now could be making $10,000 a month. And that person making $10,000 a month say, man, I want to make $10,000 a month. That's not enough money. What the hell is going on? Another person making $2,500 a month that's looking at you and like, oh my God, you're living a dream. You're killing it. Somebody's driving a Lamborghini. Somebody's driving a Honda Accord and they're like, oh, this Honda car, I've had it for years. I hate it. I don't know. I hate this car. I'm tired of this car. I need a new car. I want a Mercedes. I want a Lamborghini. And somebody else is riding the bus. And they go, oh my God, you got a Honda car. I love that Honda car. That's my favorite car. What I want you to, this is important to really understand if you truly want to be successful for the rest of your life, like myself. Successful people only become successful because they're always looking for the success. Like they're always looking for the opportunity to succeed. It doesn't matter what's happening. It doesn't matter. Everything can be going wrong, but in their mind, everything is going perfect. You get it? It could be raining like cats and dogs, but that person is running out, walking out in the rain as if it's sunny outside. Are you with me? These people exist. You're listening to a person that is like that right now. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? You must always, write this down, be looking for the success. Always. Always. Doesn't matter what happens, because whatever you think that is affecting you negatively or hurting you or stopping you, somebody else is praying to be in your position. While you complaining, somebody is out there looking up to you. Somebody is looking up to you while you're frustrated and crying and bitching and moaning. Somebody is looking up to you. Somebody admires you. You with me? Successful people are successful because they're always searching for the success. They're always searching for the good in the so-called bad. They're always searching for the positive in the so-called negative. Always. And these people are so different. And some people can't understand them, but they want to be like this person. Does that make sense? Like leaders and CEOs, the best CEOs I've ever met, whenever they have meetings or they talk to their staff, and let me tell you something, the company could be struggling or, maybe the company is not where they used to be, but the CEO, he's like, listen, we are going and we are climbing to a different level. To go to that different level, there are things that we must fix in the business right here, right now. Is it harder? Yes. Do we want it to be harder? Absolutely. Why? Because what's hard allows us to grow. What's easy does not. See, the CEO, a great CEO, she understands that. So actually the CEO of most companies, or not most companies, just the CEOs that I know, they enjoy adversity. Like me, I enjoy adversity. I like when my team or my company is experiencing adversity because it's very easy for my team to succeed when there's no issues and no problems and nothing to tackle. But I understand that we must grow. And to grow, it's going to hurt. It's going to feel uncomfortable because you have to dig deeper within yourself. You got to think and find the success. It almost compels you because two things happen. You either give up, you complain, why, and you just give up, or you just push through, you persevere, and you find your success and you find your land of paradise in the tumultuous moments of your life. Like the moments in your life that are even in business life, whatever, the most horrific times and the most saddening issues, you find your land of paradise. Well, the CEO, the leader of a company, of an organization understands that. That's what I want you to understand. Because you have to be the CEO and the leader of your life. Aside from a company, like you have to lead yourself, which means is you have to make the decision that you will only search for the success, that your eyes can only see what's good. Even though everybody around you see everything that is crashing, nothing's working, people dying. I get it. Economy crashing, but you have to be able to see the success. That's the distinction, and that's what separates you from the masses. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Come to the word value if you're getting value here. This is how I am personally. This is how I'm able to every year just make more money and help more people and build new things and make more influence and more impact over the world. Because it's not that I don't have problems and issues and things I have to solve and figure things out. But honestly, I love those moments. I love those moments when I have to grind, that I have to think, that I have to isolate myself. I have to study. I have to read. I have to listen. I have to model. Like, I enjoy that, me personally. I understand that most of you don't enjoy that. You only enjoy the fruits of your labor. You only want the pleasures. But listen, to have the pleasures at a high level, you must face the work, the frustration, when you're uncomfortable, when it's a part of your mind to say, "Oh my God, what's going on? What? Oh my God, this is happening today. You see, when your mind does that, you got to tell your mind to shut up. Honestly, you do. Whenever your mind lingers to like, oh my God, what's going on? Why is this? Let me tell you why that it doesn't even matter. Whenever you complain about anything in life, not just business, it could be about your relationship, it could be your body, it could be your friends, your mom. Whenever you complain, you don't satisfy and you don't add any value to yourself nor other people because you still have to fix the problem. Does that make sense? For example, like in my business, say if my company or the people that work for me complain about leads and say, oh, we're not getting another lead. We're not getting a lot of leads. Now, you can complain about that. You can make a fuss about that. You can say, oh, when are we going to get more leads? When are we going to get... Like, you can do that all day long. But it doesn't change the fact that you need to find a way to succeed anyway. You get it? See, sometimes we hold on to the past. This is in life. This is the life lesson. Sometimes we hold on to the past because sometimes in the past, it was a certain way, right? And we say, oh, yeah, we want to go back. Some of you on this call right now, you're like that. You know, oh, I want to go back to when everything was amazing. My relationship was so good 2 years ago. What happened? I want to go back to that. Listen, the past is gone. You must make a conscious decision to always be evolving. Okay? Always. If there's a problem, an issue, you solve it. Solve it within your company. Solve it within your life. Solve it in your relationship. Talking about what happened years ago or months ago, it doesn't serve you. You get it? Because it may never go back, but your mind is going back. And then if your mind is in the past, then you can't do any work in the future to grow. Then other people pass you up. Then other people succeed, which are called the successful people. And they only succeed because they were looking for the success. Where you were looking to go back to the past or looking and trying to understand why you're failing or why something's not working. Other people are consistently growing and looking for opportunities to succeed with what they have. You get it? And let me share something with you. If you never understand this, if you don't get this, your life will be a seesaw for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter if you're happy in your relationship. Some people truly believe that they're happy in their relationship. Oh my God, my relationship is so perfect. And all of a sudden it's imperfect because they think it's never going to be imperfect. They think they're never going to have an argument. They think they're never going to have any problem, and they have problems. And then they say, what's the problem? I don't know what's going on. Why are things changing? They're foolish. To think that you're not going to have issues and problems in a relationship is a foolish person. To think that you're going to build a business and you're never going to have issues or problems or whatever, it's foolish. Most poor and average people always focus on, well, what's going wrong? It was working before. You sound like a child. The world is dynamic. It is not static. It is always changing. People are always changing. Business is always changing. Your body is always changing. Hello? You just got to understand that and get it. But your power lies in your understanding that if you're always looking for the success, always, then you don't give a damn about a problem or issue. You're just going to solve it. And it doesn't matter how long it takes to solve it. Who cares how long it takes? You don't know. All you know that the solution exists. So you keep positive. You keep with the high energy. You have the good attitude. Even though on the outside it looks like a storm. But when people talk to you, it looks and feels like it's sunny. Like you somewhere in Paris relaxing. And people are like, I don't get it. You just lost your house. You just had a divorce. You just lost your child. You just got fired from your job and you're happy? Yes. And I'm grateful. And I'm excited for what's to come. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Comment the word value if you got any value. Okay? Oh my God. What? Oh, okay. Comment below. I needed this, Wes. This is why I do it. Listen to me. There's nothing wrong with you. Like, honestly, there's nothing wrong with you. The world, media, they're going to communicate to you, oh yeah, something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. You go to the doctor, this is wrong with you. You go to the psychologist, this is what's wrong with you. The psychotherapist, this is what's wrong with you. It's always somebody telling you what's wrong with you. And you're looking for it because you think because if you're not getting what you want, obviously you're doing something wrong. It's just a lie. I'm being honest with you. Listen, I believed that lie for a very long time until I realized it was a lie. There was nothing wrong with me. You know what the problem, what the issue was? I just wasn't patient. I just wasn't patient. That was the problem. Nothing was wrong with me at all. It didn't matter that I grew up in a black community and that was poor and average. It didn't matter that my parents never made more than $20,000 a year. It didn't matter that I didn't have any self-confidence growing up. And I'm thinking something was wrong with me. Why am I not making money? Why is this thing not working? Why is it not working fast enough? There was nothing wrong with me. I just wasn't patient. I didn't have a clear understanding of the process of becoming the man who I am today. And that's you. You're just not patient. That's all it is. You have to understand, and you need to figure that out. Let me help you figure that out. Think about it. So if you're not patient, why? Why do you need what you want so badly? The things that you say you want out of life, why does it need to be now? Like, really think about that. Like, women, why do you need to be married right now? Why? And you're going to say, well, I'm getting older, I'm getting this. Okay, but who cares if you're getting older? But why does it have to be now? Why do you have to be rich right now? Why do you have to have $1 million right now? Why? What is it going to do for you? Oh, okay, you're going to buy some things, you can travel a little bit, but why does it need to happen now? Why? You know what most of you are going to say? Because I'm tired of living like this. Listen to me. If you're tired of living the way that you're living, stop living that way. That has nothing to do with the lack of money or the lack of success or the lack of wealth. If you're not enjoying your life, it doesn't matter what level you are on financially. If you are not enjoying your life, start enjoying your life because you can. Money just allows you to enjoy it better and more. But you can enjoy your life at $20,000 a year. You can enjoy your life if you live in the ghetto right now. You can enjoy your life if you live in Africa or some third world country right now. You still can enjoy your life if you have a job right now. You can enjoy your life if you drive a Ford Focus or a Honda Accord or a Fiat Kia. You can still enjoy your life. Hello? That's the problem. You have unfairly compared your life to other people that you don't know. Let me say that again. You have unfairly compared your life to other people that you don't even know. On social media, you see somebody enjoying their life. You see somebody married. You see somebody having a baby. You see somebody buying a new car. You see some woman in a spa, having a spa. You see a woman open up a purse, a Birkin bag, or you see a guy that has the woman of your dreams, or you see somebody that buy a brand new house. Now you are unfairly comparing yourself to them. But you don't know them. You don't even know if it's real. You get it? What you don't realize, because most of you are not traveled enough, you've never been to the port. You know, one thing that I've done when my children were young, I took them to very poor countries because I wanted them to actually see what poor really means. Some of you think that you are poor in America. You're not poor. You're just not traveled. Took my children to Africa so they can see it. Women and men outside with no clothes, no AC. They got to take, when they go to the bathroom, there's a hole in the ground. We saw this. And this is how these people live. They walk to school in the heat. It's 105 degrees. They take baths in the lake. We saw it. And you're talking about you're poor? Talking about you're stuck? You're average? You're just not traveled. You haven't seen the world. And that's unfortunate. But you're not poor. You're not broken. Okay? You're impatient. Just look for the success. What you're searching for is also searching for you. Keyword is search. Whatever you're searching for, whatever your brain is thinking about, it's thinking about you. If you're thinking about for failure and this is not working, oh my God, well, that's searching for you too. More failure, more problems, more issues. But if you're searching and looking for the success is looking for you too. Okay? Now listen. You don't have to see the world to realize that you're blessed. Hello? Can I get an amen, please? Let me say that again. You don't have to see the world. You don't have to see the poverty side of the world to realize that you're blessed. Amen. We're all blessed. What happens is sometimes we want something so bad. And when you want something that happens so badly, the issue is you start thinking more about what's not happening. That's why I'm going to teach you something. You have to learn to detach yourself from the outcome and understand the outcome is inevitable. And it will happen when you do the right thing at the right time. Well, how do I know how do I know that I'm doing the right thing at the right time? Well, you would get the outcome. That's how you know. Well, how do I get to the point that I'm doing the right thing at the right time? You have to do a lot of things. And you have to do those things positively. And you have to expect that everything that you do is going to give you the outcome. Everything. Whatever outcome, whatever dream that you have, every activity, every work ethic, action that you're taking, you got to believe in your mind that this is it. This is it. This is it. This is my week. This is my day. Listen, when I didn't have any money, I would do that every day. I'm like, this is my day. This is my day. This is my day. I did it for years. This is my day. Yes, something amazing is about to happen. This is my day. On the air mattress, waking up, going to work. This is my day. This is the day I quit my job. This is the day that I make $1 million. This is the day. This is the day. This is the day. I begin to expect that every activity, when I would go to the boot camp, when I was training the people outside here in Houston, Texas, only making $1,500 a month, training all these folks, I said, this is it. This is my moment. This is it. When I was recording YouTube videos every night for years, 5, 10 videos every night, and I would edit them. I said, this is the video that's going to go viral. This is the video that's going to go viral. This is the video that's going to go viral. I did that thousands of times. When I would create products on the internet, I said, this is the product that's going to make me money. This is the product that's going to make me $1 million. This is the product here that's going to make me $1 million. When I would create the videos for the marketing efforts, this is the video that's going to make $1 million. This is the video that's going to make me $1 million a day. Yeah. And let me tell you something, it worked. Listen, it's not if it works, it's when. Because it will work. As long as you work it. As long as you work it and you're focusing on the success in every aspect of the thing that you're doing, listen to me. It's already working. I need everybody to comment below that has breath in their body. Type, it's working. Like it's working right now. You think it's not working. It is. You just can't see it because you want to see for you to believe. But that's not how faith works. Okay? Faith doesn't work that way. Faith is seeing and believe. Faith is believing and seeing even though you can't see it with the physical eye. And I'm here to tell you, if you're putting in the work right now, listen, come with the word amen if you're putting in the work. No bullshit. Like you really putting in the work. What I want you to understand, it is working. You just don't see it. You don't see the outcome, but it's working. Every struggle, every problem, everything that you're doing, you're pushing, you're persevering, you're sacrificing, you're spending money here, you're using a credit card for this. Listen to me. It is working. I know because I've been there. Just keep going. I know it feels uncomfortable. I know you're scared, but it is working. Just keep going. Tell my team this, my leadership team, all this, just keep going. It is working. And you got to see it that way, even though you can't touch it, even though you can't see it with the eye. I get it, but it is working. Your words alone that it is working will cause other people around you to make it work. If you have a company, if you tell your company, hey, listen, it's working. Everybody say, I don't know if it's working. It's working. With your conviction and your passion, people's minds will start to change. They'll be like, you know what? He's right. It is working. I need to dig deeper within myself to make it work. And then you win. Something amazing is about to happen. Something amazing is about to, oh my God, something amazing is about to happen, folks. Hey. I love you. I love all of you. Thank you so much for joining me here this afternoon. Remember, you're not stuck. You're just looking in the wrong place. Don't look in the place of where you're stuck. Don't look at the failure. Don't try to find a reason why you're failing, why it's not working. Just look for the success in the problem. Look for the success in the pain. Look for the success in your frustration. Look for the success in your sadness, because the success is always there if you're looking for it. Come to the word value if you got any value. Love you guys. I'll be back on tonight. This is Wesley, $1 billion Virgin. Much love and let's go.